Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zebra here. Got a battle for you today. It is a OU match against Torn or TornadoSurvives, or as I call him, Glazer. So this is going to be an OU match. He wanted to test out a team, so I was like, it was during my stream, so he's like, yeah, I want to test a team. So I was like, all right, that's fine. Let's do this. So I grabbed an OU team. I wanted to try out this rain team. This was when this rain team was kind of popular, so I wanted to try it out. So I decided to throw that together and challenge him with that. As you can see, I have the Thunderous and the Toxicroak in the rain, which is like ridiculously awesome. And as you saw, he's bringing dual weather. He's bringing sun and sand. So it's sun and sand. So he leads off with Hydreigon, and I lead off with my Politoed. He's just gonna go straight for the U-turn. I think I'm probably just gonna play it safe and just go for the Ice Beam, because that's the best thing I could do right now. And he's gonna send in Tyranitar just to get rid of my rain and set up the sand. I'm not really sure who he has the benefits from sand right now. Oh no, I go for Focus Blast, but I miss. Oh, okay. So I go for the Focus Blast. I miss, which I am Specs, so it would have done a bit of damage, but I miss again, so he gets free rocks. So I think I'm gonna go for it again, and I think he's gonna end up switching because he knows I keep going for Focus Blast. No, I switch out because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm gonna bring in Bronzong. Oh, okay, I'm gonna bring in Bronzong and try and set up my own rocks. But as he's also gonna switch out and bring in his Landorus, which is great because I do have the Levitate, and his main attacking move can't really do anything to me unless he wants to go for like a U-turn. But he goes for Earthquake, thinking I'd switch for some odd reason. I'm not really sure, but I decided to just go for the HP Ice, just to, I guess scout to see what he wants to do. If he does go for the U-turn, bring in something, get hit by HP Ice. But, that's whatever. This time he decides he wants to switch out, so I'm going to take this opportunity to set up my rocks as he brings in Ninetales to set up the Drought, or Sunshine, or whatever they want to call it. I know it's called Drought, but it's whatever. So I set up my rocks, which is great because that Landorus is on very little HP now. Because I think it's only good. I think he'll barely live. So I'm gonna bring in my Politoed and set up the ranks. I was thinking he might want to go for Fire Blast or Flamethrower of the sort. So but he ends up going for Sub, which is kind of bad for me right now. And I'm not really sure what he wants to do behind the Sub. I don't know if he's going to be a Nasty Plot set or I don't know, maybe throw a Hypnosis my way or another status, but I'm going to go ahead and bring in Work, my Gyarados, and he's going to end up be like sub-toxic stalling, and my Gyarados is Scarfed, so it's like, it's not going to be doing really anything. I'm just going to keep going for Waterfalls, but, he's going to be able to set up sub every time, so it's not really going to work out well for me here, but I'm just going to go for the Waterfall that's in the rain, and it's going to break the sub, of course, because, it's a Gyarados. But he's going to keep going for subs, and that's going to keep, toxic stalling and all that other sorts of stuff. But, while this is going on, I'm taking toxic damage and going for waterfalls. But, he decides he wants to switch out for some reason, which he could have ended up being behind a sub safely, while Gyarados ends up dying to toxic. But, he does end up deciding to switch out after next turn, I think. So I'm going to go for the Waterfall, of course, after Toxic does a good amount of damage to me. I think I got about, like, this turn and next turn left in me. But he's going to bring in Hydreigon for some reason. I'm not really sure. I guess he doesn't want his Ninetales low enough, since it can benefit him getting Sun Up later on. But Hydreigon's going to come in and take a decent chunk from this Gyarados. I am Jolly, I'm not adamant, but, it still does a decent damage for it being resisted. And here he misses his Focus Blast, which I don't really care, because I missed 2 Focus Blasts on a fucking Tyranitar, which is bullshit. So, I'm just gonna I'm gonna hit him with the fucking Waterfall, and it brings him down in the red, that's nice. 2 hits from Waterfall. It's resisted, but hell, in the rain, all that stuff. So I'm gonna bring in Toxicroak and go for the Sucker Punch, and it doesn't quite take it out, and he's gonna go for the Focus Blast, and he's gonna hit me, but it doesn't do shit because it's Bulky Croak in the rain. This one is, close to max HP with Adamant with max HP. It's the sub-focus punching set, which is great. I really love this Toxicroak in the rain. Here he misses his Focus Blast, which wouldn't have really mattered because I went for sub. It'd probably put me at half HP, but you know, rain, dry skin and freaking leftovers is just ridiculous. So here he's going to switch out. I was just going to go for a Sucker Punch. I'm guessing he wanted to fodder off his Hydreigon, but he ends up switching out. So I guess he just wants to save it in for a switch in fodder. But he's got Landorus and Hydreigon really low on HP, and rocks are up, and he doesn't. I don't think he has a spinner. So he sets up the Sun to try and force me to switch out, as the Sun will do damage to me, but it's only doing like 12 after lefties, which is fine. I can deal with that. So I'm gonna go for Focus Punch because it's one of the best moves I can go for right now. But he just sends in Hydreigon to see what I want to try and do. But Hydreigon dies to rock, so I guess he used that fodder already right now. So Dry Skin does a little bit of damage to me and leftover. So I lose like about I don't know, what was that, like 10 HP. But here he's going to send in Terrakion, and I was like, alright, I'll just Focus Punch the shit out of this thing too. So, but he's going to double switch again, and he's going to switch again just to, try and stall out these, try and make Dry Skin rack damage up on me, but it's not doing enough damage to where, it's going to be, like, really crippling Toxicroak, because then I could always set up the rain again and, start getting some of that HP back, considering most of the only poke that can really hit me hard is this fire type, which is Ninetales, and Landorus with Earthquake, but he's gone. So he's going to send in Lilligant, and he's going to go for the hidden power, which I'm assuming is probably fire. So yeah, that's of course going to take me out, because that's in the Sun, and I do have the Dry Skin, so that's going to take out my sub easily. But I have the Ice Punch for coverage, unlike Gliscors or whatever, but that Ice Punch just completely wrecks it, because I am adamant 252 attack. Toxicroak is not something to fuck with. So Dry Skin's going on, and I'm at half HP. I'm sitting comfortably. So I think here I'm gonna opt to switch out, because most likely I'm thinking this Terrakion's scarfed and probably gonna want to go for the Earthquake. So I'm gonna send in Bronzong, just to, take whatever, because Bronzong is just a beast itself. But he does end up going for the close combat, knowing I'm going to want to switch, and it will do a great amount of damage to my Toxicroak, considering, it is resisted, but still, Terrakion's attack is nothing to fuck with. As you can see, as it just completely, like, almost destroy, well, it actually does destroy my, Bronzong. But here, I think he thought I was going to switch to save my Bronzong for later, but, I just left it in this fodder, and I was just like, alright, I'll just go for EQ, because it hits like anything. It hits Ninetales, it hits Terrakion, and whatever his last poke is, his third poke, I think. But I was just leaving it in this fodder, but he thought I'd switch and went for the Rock Polish to try and outspeed the rest of my team. But I did have a Scizor with Bullet Punch. Oh yeah, he has a Tyranitar still left. So now he's going to bring in his Ninetales and finish me off with a Flamethrower in the Sun. That's great. So I think here I'm just going to, since I know he can't really set up subs or anything, he's got to hit me with a fire attack or something. I'm going to bring in Politoed. Oh, no, I'm going to bring in Scizor. Screw it, because it's in the Sun. I know I can finish this off with a Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch, Choice Banded, take out the Ninetales. It's resisted, but fuck, it's Technician, Boosted, Stab, Bullet Punch, Choice Band, Adamant, bullshit. In comes Tyranitar, and Tyranitar is not gonna want to take this Bullet Punch at all, because I think it just ends up, I think it does end up killing it, and that's gonna end up being the game, I believe. Yes, that is gonna be the game. So that was a great game, Glazer. Dual weather team, you need to rock triple weather teams. Triple weather teams where it's at. Some people say go quad, but you gotta have like 2 weathers that one poke can benefit from, maybe like Whalern. But, that was a fun match. Links to TornadoSurvives, Glazer, Torn, whatever he's going by nowadays. I still call him Glazer. His link will be in the description below, so make sure you check out his channel. Other news, I don't know. Facebook fan page link is in the description below. Twitter, I post on Twitter every now and then, but, that's there. LP still going on. I uploaded a part today. I'm uploading parts every day. I hope you guys are enjoying that. I hope you guys really enjoy this match. I know it's like OU, but, it's a little fun trying testing out stuff. But, this Toxicroak in the rain is just not something to mess with. I didn't even get to use Thunderous at all, but, That's whatever. So, hope you guys enjoyed this match. I will catch you maybe tomorrow with another LP, and then most likely, and another battle probably. So I'll catch you guys later. Cheers.